Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Black Clover episode 20. Real quick, just so you guys know, I am binge watching not just this show, but basically all my shows. I'm trying to get ahead a bit. I have something that I'd like to take a little vacation for and have some days off, but it's not something that's required or anything. So, worst case, I do, record during it and everything, but I'm trying to see if I can get ahead here, so I'm going to be trying to watch 3 episodes tonight, which is a little more than I usually do in one night for the way I do things for me anyway. I typically do 2 episodes almost every night of the week, except some nights I take off once I get ahead enough, since 2 episodes a night is more than I actually release. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing 3 episodes tonight. Not just this; they're not all gonna be released for you guys. I'm just letting you know in case for some reason I'm not gonna try to make the discussions any shorter. I'm gonna try to do my normal discussion length and everything, but I might subconsciously try to move things along a little bit, but probably not. Anyway, sorry for that rant, but yeah, so last episode we had the conclusion to the dungeon arc that we had, I believe anyway. I assume so. We had Mars and his group escape with some treasure. Mars seemed to be a changed man a little bit after remembering a little bit of what it started with an F. Shoot. I want to say Fene, but I can't remember how to pronounce it. Um but either way, he remembered some of the girl he was with, some of the things she said, and so I'm thinking he might come back as a good guy eventually, maybe. But we have our heroes who made it out alive, but they didn't get any treasure. So we're going to be getting to the aftermath of that, seeing if the king considers that mission a success or not. Are they going to get gold stars and stuff? I don't know. But let's just jump into the episode and find out, shall we? Alrighty. So, like usual, I do timer-based reactions. You guys need your own footage to watch along with me. There will be a timer, and I'll do a countdown for you guys. So, let's get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, here we go. Ba ba. Ba ma ma. Ba ba da I wonder what we're gonna get up to. I wonder if we're gonna get a new opening, because a lot of what was in the opening was a part of that arc, so I kind of hope we don't get one right away, though. Okay, looks the same, I believe. Oh, I just realized it flashed to the new sword in the opening. Or is this new? Wait, this might be new? Oh, I think this is... I can't remember. Shoot. I think this might be new. Man, this show changes openings a lot. We're on our 4th opening, I think. Oh yeah, this is new. Little bit of spoilery type stuff in here, but it's okay. I don't have any context. Just some characters that we haven't quite met yet. Do 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 do. We still had that scene of Yuno with his little green thingy, though. Little green fairy. That was cool. I like how he did that swing and then the pages flipped. That was really cool. Assembly at the Royal Capital. Oh. Maybe a big mission or something? Or rewards? Or something? Asleep for a week! So much healing. I love how whenever an anime character gets hurt, they sleep just forever to heal. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I meant to do that during the opening, but then it was new and I was excited. Chug! Sorry. Oh, that guy. Like, shy guy. This guy has a major sister complex. 3,214 stories stocked up. Damn. Can you fight me now? I like how he didn't really ask. I don't think Luck was really asking Asta to fight. I don't remember. I don't think he was. I think he was always asking like Yami and them to fight because he knows they're strong, but I don't think he thought Asta was strong until this fight, and that's cool that he's now asking him to fight. It's kind of like he acknowledges him now, you know? But I could be completely wrong. Maybe he did ask before and I just don't remember. Just kicking doors down, Yami. Have some breakfast and go back to bed. That's me right there in a nutshell. Wake up, eat something, and be like, oh, I'm still tired. Good night, guys. Okay, he considered it good work. Okay. Oh. So they have to report it in person. Luck. Oh, poor Luck. Well, now he's in heaven. Oh, there he is. I wonder how she fights. Seems like all she considers is food. There's no way you can do all you do every day is eating. La what? Oh, these characters are so quirky. Oh. As Shy Guys me, like, 90% of the time, like, I chime into a conversation after everybody's already talked and debated about it, and I'm like, I have an opinion too. Noel, damn it. Hey, it's Yuno, and Klaus, and Mimosa. Oh, I like how nice Klaus is now. I imagine they're gonna start arguing any second here, but... Oh. Embarrassed. Shy. Damn, you know. I like I like how he just held his face and he was punching just to further express the shortness of his arms. Oh no, everyone's falling in love with Asta. Why does everybody fall in love with Asta? Noel's jealous. Her face, like, she's so worried. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no. What are they moaning about? Asta, you're everybody's headache. I'm just kidding, I love Asta. I've really grown to the character. He's still very yelly and stuff like that, but I've definitely grown to Asta quite a bit. Oh, wait, is that the king himself? Oh, damn. Yuno and Asta don't kneel. God damn it, Asta. Oh, Julius Novachrono. What a hell of a last name. Okay. I know sometimes Yuno's stubborn. I didn't know if he'd kneel. Klaus just made Asta kneel. That was funny. Oh, they're talking alone. Oh. Okay, so he's checking out the new spell in Yuno's book. What? A total magic nerd. Nice. Hmm. Ah. Oh. Oh. She's chosen him as our. He knows a lot more than he just let on. Okay. Damn. Okay, what's he gonna say about Asta? I want to see that. This is something I can't read at all. Damn. A second anti-magic sword. Oh. Ah, damn. Beyond my abilities. Interesting wording. He didn't answer. We know a bit, but. Oh. Yeah, they do. Ooh. It's merit. Very true. Strength, right? Yeah, essentially strength. Damn. Good answer. A decoration ceremony. An outstanding number of stars. Interesting. Hmm. Are they going as people that gained an extraordinary amount of stars, or are they just going as, like, guests? I wonder. Hmm. Can you give me better results than them? Oh shit. Wait, what's this? Oh, look at these guys. Okay. Ah. Okay. So we get ranks that our guys can climb through. Alright. Second class. Hey, he's in the opening! And we already know he uses flame magic from the opening, but they said it here, so like in the same episode we saw the opening, so it's not that much of a spoiler seeing that in the opening. Alright. 6 stars. Alright. Another 6 stars. Okay, so you can have like ties for the ranks. That's 2 people in third class. It's not just one person. Okay. 9 stars. Okay, so this isn't in order. We had 7, then 6, now 9. Fifth class. Okay, wait. The lower it is, the better. 7 stars. I may be misunderstanding some of these ranks. I can go over it again. Intermediate Magic Knight. Maybe it was something else other than intermediate. Look at this guy. 8 stars. These are way too many names for me to actually comprehend, by the way, guys. First class. See, first class sounds good. Understood. 11 stars. Alright. Second class. Senior. Yes, there are some senior intermediate. Okay, that's where I got mixed up. My bad, guys. I get it now. That's why some of the numbers were off. It's just a lot of subtitles to read. 71 total stars. Alright. Oh, calling them out. Damn. They're like the only other guests, too. Interesting. And regarding that matter, now he has to take off. What does that mean? Alright. Hmm. It is interesting, right? Like, all these people are supposed to be like the really high class that got a ton of stars, but they were specifically invited by the king, which probably makes the people that just reward stars like not feel as like special, I guess. It has to. Hmm. Damn. Asta, look at him, he's so clueless. Oh, look, okay, he hears them. He's just so used to it. Alright. Uh, yeah, how long have you guys been Magic Knights? These guys are brand new. Oh, except for Klaus and Mimosa. I don't know how new they are. And Luck. Damn. Jesus. Damn. Just drilling into everybody. Wow. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. I hope that they get shown up big time by all of these guys in the future. Failure that killed our mother. Did the mother die in childbirth? Oh. Asta's not gonna put up with it. Not when it's about Noel. He's fine if it's about him. Jesus. Nice. Oh, yes, Asta. Oh, that was great. I love it. Ah, that was just a fantastic way to end the episode. That was so good. I love just it's such a cliche, but I love when a character like can accept their lot in life and like they're so used to people making fun of them that they just ignore it, or they put up with it, but then as soon as those same people attack a friend of theirs, they just go full defensive mode. I always love that because it's so satisfying to watch. It's a cliche that I'll never get annoyed with or sick of. Oh man, I slept on my neck wrong, and now it's been bugging me as I've been sitting here at the computer all day. I was even laying down earlier to try to rest my neck a little bit before I recorded, and it was still just not great. Alrighty, but that is the end of episode 20, guys. So yeah, it was definitely I predicted that this would be an aftermath episode. After the whole arc, I figured we'd come back, we'd see the Black Bulls, we'd see the Golden Dawn and stuff like that, and then we'd have kind of our characters recovering, and I was hoping we'd get reporting and talking to the Wizard King a bit about what happened, since the Wizard King specifically sent them on this, and we pretty much got everything that I hoped for, so that was really cool. We did spend a lot of time giving out the stars, which is pretty cool. I didn't catch how often they do this, so I don't know how long it took them to accumulate that many stars. Let's see. We're actually holding a decoration ceremony for the Magic Knights who've been awarded an outstanding number of stars. It's a ceremony where we award those who have done exceptionally well and honor them. Okay, but how often do they do this? That's what I'm curious. Okay. They're given ranks to indicate their level of ability. Yeah, so there's junior, intermediary, and senior. Junior has first, second, third, fourth, and fifth classes, and then it looks like this goes in order of their rank too. So fifth, junior Magic Knight fifth class is the lowest. And then it goes up fourth, third, second, first, and then it jumps to intermediary first through fifth, and then senior first through fifth, and then Grand Magic Knight, and then Wizard King. I wonder if the Grand Magic Knight is the guy behind the Wizard King always helping him, or is that someone that we just haven't seen yet? I imagine it's not the guy that sits there and helps him, because I feel like being a secretary to the Wizard King is far above the Grand Magic Knight, role, but we'll see about that. But either way, I wanted to look back on that a little bit, because I did get a little confused during the episode, but I did figure it out. I just wasn't skimming the subtitles fast enough through that whole thing. That was my bad. But yeah, so that whole bit was cool, just seeing the amount of stars they got. They didn't mention how often they do this ranking, so I don't know if it took them a year to get this many stars, or did they do this every month and they got this many stars in a month, They did add up all the stars, right? Maybe it said it there. Can I find that quickly? It was after they granted all of them. Right? They said, well done, all of you. Okay, maybe it was just before this. Okay, let's see. It might be right after this last guy. The Golden Dawn has earned a total of 71 stars. They are the clear leaders. Okay. Alright, so it doesn't even say, what maybe this is the amount of stars they've earned in their entire career, and it just keeps building up, but other people can surpass them and stuff like that. So I don't know how often the ceremony is, but I don't think maybe that guy hasn't earned one of the guys earned 11 stars. maybe he didn't earn 11 stars between the ceremonies. That's how I was thinking it was working. Like, they do the ceremony, and then from that time, how many stars do you earn until the next ceremony, right? But maybe it's just their entire career, and every now and then they do a ceremony honoring the people on the top, you know? That's probably more likely how it is. So we obviously have a chance for our characters to go up now. We had a moment where our group, it was Magna, Asta, and Noel, did that mission that went to the town and fought those water dudes. And they got a star. Now, they only got one star. Does that mean each one of them is considered to have earning a star? Or did only one person in that group earn the star? That's what I'm not sure about. They made it seem like the group earned it, you know, but who actually got that star? It could be that each one of them on that mission is, so like Asta probably has earned one star, you know, so is Noel, and Magna, I don't know how many he's earned in his whole career, but he at least has that one as well added on. I'm guessing it might work like that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Either way, that's cool. We have some ranks that our characters could push through, like maybe eventually, I don't know how long it would take, but we might eventually actually see them become, you know, Junior Magic Knights level 5, and then we get to see them push up through the ranks as they get stars. That's pretty cool. We don't know yet if they earned any stars for this mission that they did. They didn't mention it, and I figured they might have while the Wizard King was there, so I don't think they did. So it's going to be interesting to learn what deems you to earn a star, you know? Like, like the dungeon mission obviously seemed way harder than the mission in the town that they did. But for some reason they got a star for that town mission, but maybe not the dungeon. It's unclear yet. I'm going to hold off on that until we see more episodes. Maybe it'll mention them getting a star later on, but yeah. So Mimosa has a crush on Asta too, which is interesting. You know, you never know with a show how they're gonna go. Sometimes the show will have the main character, and then that person that's close to the main character, like who is, you know, more attractive. Which they kind of built up to be more attractive. Most people considered him that, you know, and early on in the show, and it's kind of like something where Asta gets jealous of how much people like look up to and stuff like that. But now we have these two girls that are falling for Asta. I wonder if it's going to continue that route where just Asta's strength impresses people, and how much he like defends people and everything. And I wonder if he's just going to build up this like harem of girls that love him, or is it just strictly they're just going for this little rivalry because they like the interaction between Noel being jealous of Mimosa and stuff like that. It could just be these two and not anymore. I'm never a fan of like overly exaggerated where like all these women are just like falling over trying to get to this person, you know? I've never been like the biggest fan of those storylines, so I do hope it's just these two, but we'll see how that goes down the line. But that was just funny. Noelle's whole world was like crumbling before her, and she didn't even like realize what she was doing until later. And then she's like, "Oh wait, why am I freaking out so much?" You know, it's because it's like she knows she likes him, and she even thinks about it sometimes. But then she surprises herself with how much she likes him every now and then, and just like denies that part of her. But sometimes she just seems to accept it. So it's like it's such internal conflict going on in Noelle's head, uh but man, screw those nobles. Like, it's one thing to talk trash, but I think it's way worse. Like obviously you can handle someone talking trash. You can just accept it and like you're used to it or whatnot. Yes, it sucks, but you just move on. But the one dude walking up and pouring his wine or whatever, or champagne or whatever it is on her head, on Noelle's head, that was messed up. Like, they are next level on this, like, ideology that you have to be, like, royalty to be a Magic Knight, you know? Where even the Wizard King pretty much stated in this episode that it's about strength, you know? And I guess in this world they kind of identify royalty with strength because majority of the royalty in this world are strong. I guess just because you can, I guess strong magic power is passed down through the children and stuff like that. So I assume anyway, because they talk about being like born royalty means you have good magic power, you know. So my guess is at one point in the past, these strong people started getting together, having kids, and making these families that just continued to pass down, and they make sure their kids marry in royalty with like arranged marriages probably and stuff like that, and just keep that power flowing. But there's these two peasants that are very, very strong, even though they don't acknowledge them as being strong, and yet they obviously are just putting them down just because they're peasants. It's a disgusting thing to watch. It's hard, but I loved Asta's dialogue. Like, I loved how he was just sitting there eating with a smile on his face while they're trash talking him, and he's like, oh, listen to them tear into me. Don't worry, I'm used to it. Doesn't bother me. But then as soon as they started doing shit to Noelle, he just like got super pissed, and I love that so much, so much. But I guess going back to the conversation with the Wizard King, I definitely see goodness in him. There's definitely this world that is royalty is everything and all that, and he's a part of that, but he definitely doesn't seem as high and mighty as the rest of them. I like to think I had this conversation before where like since it's like this and it's continued like this in his tenure as Magic Knight or Wizard King, is he trying to change things? Maybe that's why he brought Asta and and them into this room, is he's trying to mingle the peasants with the royalty, and he's trying to change things. That's what I want to hope, because he seems like a really good dude, you know? But every now and then I worry that he's like as much into the whole royalty thing as everyone else, and that's why he's not like changing it and trying to change the system and everything. But I've also said before that changing the system is probably impossibly hard. It cannot be easy. So it'll be interesting to learn more about the king as we go. But he's definitely way more intuitive than he seems. He knows more about like the writing in Yuno's book than he let on. He said he can read some of the words and then asked him to show it, but he never mentioned the stuff that he was thinking in his head, which apparently this is one of like the four great attributes or something he said. I wonder if I can find what he said specifically real fast. Okay, I think it's right after this where he says he can't activate it. I think the Wizard King thinks to himself, right here, Sylph, the wind spirit of the four great attributes. Okay. So yeah, so I'm guessing, I mean, the four great attributes, obviously they're talking about wind, water, earth, and fire, right? I'm assuming. And I'm guessing there's like a great spirit that attaches to someone each era, because he also said like right after this, how do you word it? It's right here. Apparently she's chosen him this era. So the king knows about this. The king knows a lot more than he was even willing to tell and everything. And apparently it's this great spirit. I don't know if there's more than one in the wind category, It made it seem like it might be the only one, but it's apparently going to grow, and it was already incredibly strong, but apparently as progresses, it's going to grow in strength, and he's going to gain more control of it and stuff like that. So that's going to be interesting to see. We definitely have this like we have this insane power scaling now on Yuno's end that can give him incredible growth. Now, when he looked at Asta's book, he was not able to read the text, so that's either good or bad. You know, like, obviously we don't know what it says, so we don't know if it's gonna be something that's gonna be, like, insanely strong. Like, I assume Yuno's thing is gonna grow even more stronger than it already showed, which was pretty damn strong, and stuff like that. But we don't know if Asta's sword can do anything else. Is it just another anti-magic sword, but this time it can absorb magic and throw it back out? Is there something else that it can do? Is it gonna evolve into something more? You know, it'll be interesting to see, but I like how the king handled it. He's very humble. You know, like, he grabbed the sword and he was like, "Oh, this is heavy. I can't believe you can swing this around so easily." Just, like, shocked at Asta's physical strength and stuff like that. And then, you know, as soon as he touched it, he was saying his magic was being sucked up. And he was saying it's too much for him. So that's interesting. I wonder if it continuously sucks your magic as you hold it. Or, because he was saying the only reason Asta's able to wield it is because he has no magic. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder if there's, like, a whole set of, like, ancient magic that was designed around people that don't have magic. Because maybe at one point in this world, they like, developed these different swords to combat people with magic power. Because, you know, at one point in this world, there might have been a large population of people that didn't have magic or something, but maybe there was, like, some massive war that we don't know about yet or something, and almost everybody without magic was eradicated, and that's why almost everybody in the world has magic except for Asta, and maybe we'll meet some other people in the future that don't have it, but it definitely seems extremely rare, so I don't know, like, what the reason for it, why Asta doesn't have any magic. Are we going to get into those kind of stories eventually? I don't know, but yeah, guys, that was a fantastic episode. I'm really looking forward to the things to come with this show and everything. I love that speech at the end with Asta and all that. It's always so much fun. I've really endeared myself to Asta, even though, you know, at the start, I liked his story, like, not having magic in a world with magic and having to cope with that, and how do you cope with that and stuff like that. But he was always so yelly and stuff like that. It was hard to get around, but I think I'm essentially getting used to it. It doesn't really bug me as much. It didn't really bug me too much in the beginning either, but there was, like, small parts of me that was like, man, people were right, because I knew going into this show that the main character yelled a lot. So I was curious what that was going to mean when I went into it. And I was like, it doesn't bother me that much. It's not going to make me stop watching the show, but I've definitely grown into his character, and the yelling, like, I almost don't even notice it anymore, you know, so. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. I very much appreciate it. You can also check out my Patreon right now if you want to see the next episode. It's at patreon.com/Morthadon, or the link is in the description below. You can also see my Patreon shows where I'm watching Soul Eater and Violet Evergarden exclusively on there. You won't see those on my YouTube video for a while. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye!